Once again, it's on, nigga. Seagull hard like corn liquor. I take you out this world like you was born, nigga. Butt naked, covered in blood, gasping for air, clinking for dear life, nigga. You
Since
dead
you
right.
was a baby coward, we been sprinkling the world with baby powder. So fresh and so clean. Been an outcast since I was a teen. But I outlast, cause I outblast anybody you bring. Young, you got it, the prophet. I told y'all niggas, then I showed y'all niggas you can't knock it. Don't get carried away, you a mule, nigga. Where was you, nigga? I was doing this here like Mary J, like every day. It was true, nigga.
They can't question what we do, jigga.
Once again, it's on. Young run through you niggas like a glitch in the computer, nigga. I'm the shit, I'm a sewer, nigga. This is Jay every day. No days off, Ferris Bueller, nigga.
BC, Frank Kruger niggas. Nightmare, your medulla, nigga. You scared?
Also, our people were historically called Indians, but not by each other during the earliest days of American colonization, only by foreigners from another continent. That people were historically called Indians, but not by each other during the earliest days of American colonization, only by foreigners from another continent.
Video and break shit down. Let's give a quick thank you. You know, if you don't have a mother or a father currently, you know what I'm saying, then thank your grandfather, thank your grandmother, whoever raised you. Thank you. Yagoki, Huski, Yagoki, Inky, Yagoki, Huski, Yagoki, thank you, mother. Yagoki, Inky, thank you, father. Yagoki, Huski, thank you, mother. Yagoki, Inky, thank you, father. We here, we living. You know, if you blessed enough to see this video right now, you living. You know, so with that being said, let's jump into this shit. First, let's get into this motherfucking American colonization bullshit, right? So to the left-hand side, let's talk about it. American colonization started in 1607 and ended between the years of 1776 to 1783. So already they're already stating that they not sure when colonization ended, right? But let's continue to read. The ending year of American colonization aligns with the Declaration of Independence by the United States of America in 1776. Once again, the Declaration of Independence by the United States of America. Do anybody know who the United States of America is? Do anybody know? Well, if I told you it was the Confederation, it's the Confederates, right? You know, the British flag is the Union Jack. You know that, right? And then the Confederates also have a similar fat flag to the Union Jack, if it's not the Union Jack, right? And same Confederate flag, they try to tell you that white supremacy represents that, or the Ku Klux Klan represent that flag. They've been getting you to hate the Confederacy.
When he sees the Confederate flag in a store window or printed on clothing, he oftentimes does not think people acknowledge the story that comes along with it.
The slavery side of it, the entire story of the lynchings and all these things that are connected to that. It must be said.
White says he doesn't wear or fly the Confederate flag because it's not something that brings him interest, but understands not everyone's views align with his.
Be willing to embrace the entire story of the history of that flag.
To hate the Confederacy and the Confederate flag, to hate yourself. They got you to hate yourself and bleach your skin. So they got you to physically hate yourself, right? And then educational wise, having knowledge of your inner self, of your heritage, they're getting you to hate that. They've been doing that for years. They've been getting you to hate yourself. You've been taught to hate the Confederate flag. We want you to honor and love this current flag, but want you to hate your original flag. But once again, the United States of America is the Confederacy, and they're talking about the Confederacy. You know, well, no, I'm sorry. They're talking about the Declaration of Independence, aka the Confederates, aka the United States of America, was trying to separate itself. That was a lie. And then it says, and the end of the Revolutionary War in 1783. It just don't makes no it makes no sense. But to the right hand side, you have in the early 1600s, the British king began establishing colonies in America. Well, wait a minute, what's going on? First is American Colonization Society, or not society, I'm sorry, American colonization in the 1600s. And then you're telling me at the same time in the 1600s, the British king began establishing colonies in America? In the 1700s, most of the settlements had formed into 13 British colonies. And the British colonies are the Indians. The Indians who created Connecticut, Delaware, Georgia, Maryland, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey. Shout out to Jersey. Shout out to all these states, right? That these Indians created. All these businesses the Indians created, right? Right? But see, it's only one story. What story do you believe? Do you believe in the American colonization story, or do you believe in the British setting up? Do you even know who the British is? If I told you that the British are the Indians, would you believe me? If I told you the crown is the Indians got the crown. The Indians are the landlord. Excuse my dogs if y'all hear them in the background. But make it make sense. How can foreigners call us Indians when we have the crown? We had the crown. Shall I show the proof? Let me show the proof. Since y'all don't believe me, let me go ahead and show Anglo-Indian, which is no different than an African-American, right? An Anglo-Indian living in the Indian territory of the British Crown. So, let me show it. I hope y'all see this, right? But if you don't believe me, let me pull up the treaty. Let me show you what the Indians were doing. Let me show you why we were setting up. Because I'm gonna show you. Well, I've already shown you there was an Indian territory of the British Crown, right? Indian territory of the British Crown. Now I have to show you the treaty and what the Indians were doing. You see, when you start reading these treaties, you got to be very careful. You got to know who is who. But you can only know who is who if you know who you are. If you know about your bloodline. That way you can choose sides carefully, right? This is the Choctaw Treaty, 1786, Treaty of Hopewell. And we're going to scroll down, right? We're going to read Article 1.
You hard for this one.
So it says, Article 1, the commissioners, plenipotentiary of all the Choctaw Nation shall restore all the prisoners. Once again, the Choctaw shall restore all the prisoners, citizens of the United States. Do you understand what I just read? Do I need to highlight? Let me highlight it. Let me see if I can highlight this. Highlighter. This right here. We're gonna highlight this. Let's read it again. Article 1. The commissioners, plenipotentiaries, or plenipotentiary of all the Choctaw Nation shall restore all the prisoners, citizens of the United States. Now remember this, citizens of the United States. I need you to double back on this. Remember this. Or subjects of their allies to their entire liberty. If any there be in the Choctaw Nation, they shall also restore all the Negroes and all other property taken during the late war. So it's telling you that the Negroes were property. They were just, they was property too, right? So when they try to say the Indians had slaves, no, it was already wars going on here. So whoever the Negroes belonged to, we whooped their motherfucking ass and took their Negroes. That's all. But then it goes on to say, from the citizens to such person and at such time and place as the commissioners of the United States of America shall appoint, if any there be in Choctaw Nation. So already the United States of America is not the same as the United States. So the Indians was whipping the United States ass, right? And the United States and the United States of America is not the same. Once again, the United States and the United States of America is not the same, but they created loopholes to create the United States. But this is still your shit. But let's read Article 2. The commissionaries, plenipotentiary of all the Choctaw Nation, do hereby acknowledge the tribes and towns of the said nation, and the lands within a boundary allotted to the said nation to live and hunt on, as mentioned in the third article, to be under the protection of the United States of America, and of no other sovereign whosoever. So now I gotta repost who is the United States of America. Because Indians created, the Indians were the British, you've seen that, right? So if the Indians were the British and there's a United States of America and the Indians created that too, then how the fuck did foreigners call Indians Indians when we were the crown? So all this shit about the white man called us Indian, no, the white man called you niggers. The white man called you Moors. The white man called you negros. The white man called you maroons. The white man called you African American. The white man called you black when he's the first black. He's the first Negro. But you know, motherfuckers want to get in their feelings when you correct them. Because what it is this shit is nothing but church for you niggas. That's why you niggas don't want to hear the truth, because this is church. You want to keep, you know, worshiping these fake ass leaders and idolizing people. That's what you niggas want to do. You niggas don't want to tap into the fucking culture and represent, because you scared. Well, bitch, if you scared, go to church. Get your bitch ass from around me. Get your bitch ass from around us. Get your bitch ass from around Indians. If you ain't claiming your motherfucking heritage, your tribe, your bloodline, then bitch, you don't need to be talking. Don't bring no bullshit to my channel. Can we all just get along? Why can't we all be on the same page? Because bitch, you want to support motherfuckers that lie to you. You still on that black power shit. Well, we all black. We all the same skin tone, but bitch, we ain't all the same bloodline. But anyways, this Indian Mac, man, I hope y'all motherfucking enjoyed this, man. I hope it was informational for y'all. I'm out.